Я стесняюсь говорить на английском, потому что у меня очень сильный акцент. Также я боюсь идти учиться в медицину, потому что до иммиграции в США я работала в другой совершенно сфере. Если вам это знакомо, то досмотрите это видео, и я надеюсь, оно вам добавит мотивации. 2 недели назад я была на конференции операционных медсестер США в штате Теннесси, городе Нэшвилл, и я уже участвовала до этого, по-моему, 6 лет назад на подобной такой же конференции, но в то время я не нашла ни одну русскоговорящую медсестру, кроме себя. Так вот, к моему огромному удивлению и моей огромной радости, в этом году я встретила медсестру, которая родом из Украины, ее зовут Ирина. И мы поговорили, как раз-таки сразу нас как-то, я удивилась, я говорю, ой, боже мой, еще одна русскоговорящая медсестра, ура, ура, я так рада. Так вот, у нас как-то слово за слово мы разговорились, и мы обе стали разговаривать, вспоминать, как нам было тяжело в начале, особенно как мы стеснялись говорить с американцами. И мы решили с ней сделать это видео. Я интервьюировала ее на тему, как она стала медсестрой в Америке, потому что, как оказалось, до иммиграции в США она совершенно не работала в этой сфере. Поэтому тем, кто сейчас раздумывает, смогут ли они работать в медицине и вообще насчет акцента, как я уже говорила, кто стесняется, я хочу, чтобы вы посмотрели это видео, потому что все это видео я сняла на английском, я ей задаю вопросы на английском, она мне отвечает на английском. Конечно, здесь будут субтитры на русском языке, но я хочу, чтобы вы просто посмотрели и поняли, что мы до сих пор говорим с ошибками, мы не говорим на идеальном английском языке, как носители. У нас такой же акцент, как у многих, но, несмотря на это, те люди, с которыми мы работаем в операционной хирургии, другие медсестры, и вообще у нас много различных медиков, которые родились в других странах, но также и американцы, и они все нас прекрасно понимают, несмотря на наш акцент, и нам, вернее, доверяют жизни людей, и мы нормально все выполняем, именно всю свою работу на профессиональном уровне и оказываем достойный уход нашим пациентам. Я надеюсь, это видео послужит вам мотивацией или тем волшебным пинком, чтобы вы перестали стесняться говорить на английском с носителями языка, и вы пошли учиться на ту профессию, о которой мечтали после иммиграции в США. Всем удачи, и не забывайте лайки и подписывайтесь на мой канал. Hi, Irina. Can you please introduce yourself? Who are you? Where you came from? And where do you work at?
Okay. Hi, Shana. My name is Irina Monroe. I am from Ukraine, originally from Ukraine. And I would like to introduce myself in Ukrainian language for my Ukrainian colleagues. Я вас вітаю, мої любі. Я хочу розказати про себе для того, щоб заохочувати вас бути відкрити для себе медицину в Америці, і я вас запрошую не боятися. І може моя історія вас захоче зробити цей крок вперед. Now I'm going to switch to English. I've been in the United States 20 years. I came to United States on family reason.
Very good.
And when I came, now here's my story. I came when I was, I had my career back to Ukraine. And when I came to United States, I realized I cannot do what I did in Ukraine. And I was I start thinking, what can I do? What can I choose to do in United States? What to choose? What profession to choose? And of course, I was thinking, what would I like to do? Because United States and America, it's a really country of possibilities. You can do wherever you want. And what I did first, I realized, I like to help people. And when I was in Ukraine, actually, I am professional athlete, and I did a lot of competition in Ukraine.
What kind of athlete?
I was I'm fencer. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I master sport SSR.
Oh, really?
So I had a lot of competition, and
That's amazing.
when I graduated from high school, I have a lot of offers to continue my education and represent different universities and schools. And one medical school representative came to me and they offered me to start school, to be an athlete for medical school, and to also proceed my career in medical field. At that time, it was just absolutely impossible. I didn't feel I want to do medical girl. It was just like, no, I'm afraid of blood, so I'm not going to do it. So 10 years later, when I came to United States, I realized, maybe I want to do something different in my life. And I went to community college, and I had appointment with advisor, and I asked them, what classes do you have? What program do you have? And they asked me what I would like to do. So I choose, okay, let's do, nursing looks good. Kind of, it's a good profession. I can help people. It's good money. It's a lot of opportunities to expand yourself. You can educate people. You can, be a manager. You can go in leadership or do some research. So it's a really, really big field what you can choose something what you like to do. And they recommend me to look at a program. It was a pilot program for people who English is second language, because when I came to United States, I thought I speak English, but it was very limited. Kind of like a simple conversation. I could carry simple conversation, but to go in medical field, I was not sure if I can do it. So that person told me, we have that pilot program for people who English is second language, and you can try. So I applied, and because it was the first ever class, I got accepted. Was not really a lot of people who knew about this program. As you know, to get a nursing program, it's very competitive, and right now you have to wait and do your different prerequisites and everything. But for this program, it was pretty simple. So I start my school. However, I have to continue also support my family. I got a job. It was a job in the mall department, which I really like. It was good to help me develop to learn English, to speak with customers. So and continue my schooling same time. So it was very challenging because I have to balance between my family, between my work, with my schooling. Telling you, my first class LPN, it was LPN class. It was 30 people, and we graduate. We almost lost 12 people. So I was very proud to be in a group of people who graduated. I think it was the hardest school in the beginning for me, because as I say, I never had any medical background. It was way different from everything I'd done before.
So it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible. And seriously, if you want to do something in your life, you can do it. It just take a step, leave that comfort zone behind. So after graduate LPN program, I start working in nursing home. However, I realized that's not my limit. I need to expand myself. And short after, I decided to go back to school. I went to register nurse program. It was a transaction program from LPN to RN. So I think it was like 2 years.
Yeah, transition. But quick question. So about you became an LPN.
Yeah.
How long it took you?
So, I still have to complete my prerequisite nurse assistant program, and I spent, I would say, roughly about 2 years to complete
And you worked as LPN for a while?
I did. I worked LPN as LPN in nursing, and what other things is important to I have very good people around me who encourage me, who just always tell me, you can do it, you talented, you strong, you smart. And it was something very encouraging for me. If people believe in me, I can do it. Get empowered by this. Also, my teachers were very inspirational for me. For example, when I was in my first rotation as a nurse assistant, I had that rotation in the public hospital. I cannot explain you how much it was emotional for me, because first time I saw people who is dying, people who going through the and I had to do some work inside of me. I have to psychologically. At one point, I was just like, I don't know if I can carry that. It's so much pain, so much grief you can see. However, I had compassion in my heart. What I thought, I can change people's life. I mean, maybe it sound very like important, but it is what we're doing. The nurse is
course.
changing lives.
Mm-hmm.
And that time I had instructor. She was a breast cancer survivor,
Wow.
and she continued her career as a nurse educator. One day she pulled us because there was a couple people like me, like shaking, not sure. Do I need to continue that career if it's the right career for me? And she just look at us and she say, you know, guys, you've been chosen. You maybe don't know that, but you've been chosen to be here, to continue that, and you have to go forward. I will never forget
Such
her.
an inspiration.
Yes, her name is Marie. I don't know where she's doing right now. I hope she still continued to teach and inspire next generation of nursing.
While you were going to school as LPN, you still worked in the mall?
I still work
At
in the
mall, I mean?
yeah.
And then who paid for schooling?
So because I didn't have much income, majority my tuition was
That was FAFSA probably
yeah,
type thing.
FAFSA,
Oh,
yeah.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
so you used FAFSA.
FAFSA, and also
Awesome.
I applied for
Pell
some
Grant?
scholarship. So that really helped. So after when I started working as LPN in nursing home, it's very rewarding, but again very challenging a place to work. It teaches you life lessons. It teaches you to appreciate what you have. So it was a very interesting experience for me. However, as I say, I decided I need to, I have that capability to do more, and I decided to go back to school, and I applied for a registered nurse program, so I get accepted. It was about I think 1 year, 2 years program. It was a good group of people who knew what they want to do, so it was more professional. I continued to sharpen my professional skills, and also I was thinking, okay, so now I handle that technical skills, but what can I do as a leader? What can I do? I have that capability. Can I expand myself even further away? So, but same time, I decided to apply to a hospital because hospital for me looked like more opportunity to do like acute care. And so I was accepted to a medical surgical unit, which was very, very interesting and way different from nursing home. So again, I have to learn, because nursing, you never stop to learn. It's always something new knowledge, new technology, new medications, a new approach. It just like never stop, which is good. I like it because you always challenge yourself. You're never gonna be bored. You're always gonna be like interested to do something new. So, and when I started working with church, I like my job. I like people around me, especially my charge nurse, Shannon. I hope if she's gonna hurt me, so I want to say thank you for Shannon, because she was really person who was my example. So I worked 5 years. However, I need to take it back. Year after, I think that's time when I start working with church, I decide to go back to school.
Nice.
Yes, and I decided to get my bachelor's degree in nursing. So in education in the United States, it's a little bit different when in the post-Soviet republics and the country when even in Ukraine, I think, because I don't really know knowledge education in Ukraine, but what I learned. To be a nurse in the United States, it's more just to give a shot or to give a pill. You taking your patient and you have like holistic approach to the patient. You pretty much your first line, you met your patient in the morning and you do your vital signs, and based on lab what you received, you make decision. Should I call doctor? Say, hey doc, this is what's happening. So you're so powerful. Nursing in America, it's more than just a person who
pushes pills on patients.
Yes, it's more. You're making decisions. You
critical thinking.
Yes, you engage your critical thinking. You are part of the team, and you have so much respect. You feel yourself valuable, and that's very important for you as a nurse, and as a professional, and as a person. So I graduate, I got my bachelor's degree. I was proud myself.
Mm.
Seriously, I was proud myself. I was looking back and thinking, oh my gosh, I achieved so much.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for my family, because they were with me on that path to my success, and my daughter. And I was thinking, actually speaking about my child, my daughter, I have one daughter, and I was thinking when I came to United States, I pretty much first generation of immigrants. I achieved so much, and I want to be example for my child. I always tell her education is the must, and it's very important things. It's the probably most important things what you can do in your life. So I just get my education not just for myself but also for my daughter, because I want she look at me and think, hey, my mom can do it. I also want to follow her. And by the way, she is a nurse right now herself. She's very successful. She's charge nurse. She's young, but she's already charge nurse, and I'm proud of her.
Amazing.
So I got my bachelor's degree working in MedSearch. I was just kind of like, I get comfortable. I get that knowledge. I feel like, okay, I got my base. What is next? I didn't want to start nursing so great about. And then I just said, okay, maybe I can try something else. And I decided to choose some specialty. So I was kind of thinking between labor and delivery and OR nurses. I'm telling you, OR nurses, it's a special people. In our hospital, you never seen them. They're very secluded. They have own team. They have own things. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, they like elite in the hospital. And I want to be part of this elite. So I start looking, how can I become that OR nurse? Because to be an OR nurse, you kind of inside of the process. You see things what you will never see in real life. And that was what drive me to that profession, to that specialty. And also I was thinking, oh, plastic surgeon, I can do something for my face. And so that's kind of the girl stuff. So anyway, I started looking how to become a nurse. And what happened, but I'm telling you, everything happened for a reason. If you start looking, the universe will answer you. So you have to open your eyes and just open your heart for something new in your life. So I start looking, suddenly, or maybe not, our hospital decided to start residency for our nurses. It was pretty much first cohort of our nurses, and I apply and I will get accepted. And again, different from what I was taught before. In college, they don't really teach us to be OR nurses.
They don't teach you in the college.
In the college, they give you some little like what is OR, but they don't give you much about how to be OR nurse. So when I start residency, it was like I back to school. It was 9 months program, and it was divided between classes and practice. So I have to spend some time listen lectures, do my exercise, do my homeworks, and then back to work, back to same time. You have to have a balance between your school, your work, your family. So that's a little bit challenging, but you can do it.
Of
If I did, you can do it. So after 9 months, I become OR nurse, and you think but 9 months, it's just kind of give you introduction, give you tools, but you have to continue to learn and develop yourself. It was I'll be honest, it was very difficult for me because back to my, the English is second language. And when I speak with people, I usually I look at face and I read sometimes even read the lips, how we are.
We read lips.
Yeah, we read lips. But when you get to our room, I realize, oh my gosh, now I don't see a face. I see only eyes. And it was challenging and difficult to rebuild my brain. So that's kind of things what you difficult for me to become OR nurse, not just because it was different specialty, because it's one more language. You learn a lot of new terminology, equipment, very advanced equipment. But I kind of consider myself not a technical person, but I have to learn a lot. So I did my notes. I did a lot of homework. After work, I would go back to supply room and just stand and just write down and ask my other nurses. it kind of feel a little bit ashamed because I thought like expectation was like, oh, you have to know everything, but don't be ashamed to ask questions. Right now, to know what I know, and to when we have a new nurses, especially new grad nurses, I always tell them, please ask questions, no stupid questions. So you ask for help, because it's important to nourish our new nurses and help them to support them. Unfortunately, I had not very good experience in this regard when I was new, and it was the moment when I was just like almost giving up, thinking, okay, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I have so much, obstacles. My English, which I was thinking, okay, that's not speaking enough. People don't understand me. However, I think it's a lot of things happening in our head. You have to kind of realize this is a country with opportunities built by immigrants, and you strong, you smart, you speak several languages. That's just you amazing. Remember when you look in the mirror, say, I'm so beautiful and I'm so amazing. This is what you need to do every day.
I'm smart enough.
Yes, smart enough to perform and become the best myself. So I've been a OR nurse almost 6 years, and I can honestly say I feel very comfortable to be OR nurse right now. I expand myself. I took a leadership role. I become once or twice a week. I'm working as a charge. Also, I'm joining. It's called unit-based committee where we're making decisions as
You're a
nurses.
member of that committee.
Yeah, we member of committee. We're making a lot of decisions how we proceed with procedures or how we run our units. So that it's very very good place to be. It's empower you. You feel valuable, a member of your team. So 3 years ago, I decided to even expand further away. So I decided to take very challenging exam and become certified nurse. And I'm telling you, it's very, very difficult exam. So when I was study a couple months, and when I took my exam, it is so usually you have to answer question at non-stop, about 200 more questions.
Yeah, it's more than English.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And it was over. I stare on that screen and it was say, I'm passed. I'm telling you, I was crying. I was just like, oh my gosh, I did it. Yeah. So now, I feel I can do more. I can do more. And I start last year, I attend our conference. It's a big event for our nurses, and it's international conference with people and nurses from other countries to join us. So I think roughly about 3,000-4,000 people participate in this conference.
Yes.
So it was my last year was first time I attended this conference, and I just said, oh my gosh, this is so much information. This is something what will make me maybe just expand myself, learn new things. So today I'm in beautiful Tennessee, and it's my second year conference. And during that conference, I kind of have a goal for myself, because I feel like I need to do something else. I feel like I can do more. I still have that energy. So I attend couple meetings, I attend couple classes, and I went to I sign up for coaching. It's professional coaching, what you can meet people, the person who will help you navigate you to new path, to give you some ideas.
Sign up with the coach.
I sign up with and during my section, she listening what I say, and I mentioned what I'm from Ukraine. So she told me, first of all, she very support Ukraine, and she asked me, have you ever think about to become educator? So she told me, you can share your knowledge, your skills, your expertise, something what you can give back to your motherland. Я хочу сказати моїй рідній Україні, я дуже вас люблю, обов'язково повернусь, і я хочу робити все для того, щоб Україна процвітала. Sorry, I'm very emotional what I'm doing, and what my Ukrainian colleagues, they will understand how I feel. So
the whole world will understand your emotions right now.
Yeah.
The world is very supportive.
So now my words to nurses who just came to United States, girls, gentlemen who came to United States thinking about career. So go forward. Maybe it's not in nursing, but any occupation, particular nursing, very rewarding. It will make you feel good about yourself. It will help you to accomplish yourself. So our field is interesting, fun play. Encourage, be afraid. Just make that step.
And besides, I think benefits as medical employees are always great. Like you can have good insurance paid with your
Yeah.
place of employment. Plus, as a OR nurse, you can make good income and you have access to surgeons. So the knowledge and everything, I think, and also you can choose your own hours when you can. Besides benefits, there's an opportunity like when you work overtime, as they pay, I don't know, in your facilities, they pay time and a half. And I know some facilities pay overtime as 2 times above your regular pay. So to me, not only emotionally and psychologically, but also financially, it's very beneficial to be a nurse. So I think it's a great career and you can balance your life and your family.
Yes. And I would like to add something. So with my bachelor's degree, my hospital helped me to pay for my education. And a lot of hospitals, they have special tuition reimbursement. So you really have a lot of opportunities and resources to pay for your education to move forward. And they actually, by the way, they encourage you. And as I know right now, a lot of hospitals, they would hire nurses who has bachelor, invest in your education. And
it's becoming a trend to have, like, if while you're applying for a job, of course, if you have your bachelor's degree versus associate degree, they will hire a person with bachelor's degree. It's becoming a trend to hire people with BSN.
Yeah.
The lowest level is BSN these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you like mostly about working in OR, and what's most challenging for you? What you like and what you dislike?
So, of course, when you start your day, we are humans. We have our bad days, good days. You have your emotions. You go through some things what's going on the wall. You go to OR and you take care of your patient. You switch to just concentrate on the person who you're taking care. First of all, you're taking a patient who is under anesthesia. They cannot advocate for themselves, and you are taking care. It is so cool to help person, to make sure right things happening. What you can speak up for the person, make you feel valuable. And for me personally, I'm always asking, why am I in this world? What I'm doing? What is my purpose? And the nursing answer that call. So
it's fulfillment in every possible way. You fulfill as a human being, as the nurse. You have a good career and you help people. And at the end of the day, when you go home, you help someone. And I think it's a great feeling.
Yes. Also, working in a OR, you have a team. You love your team. We have so much fun. We celebrate. We go out. We tease each other. So it's just like you get your second family, because most
work family.
Yeah, work family. You have a lot of the time spent at work. So the team. You have a lot of new friends, so you make new friends, you make a new connection, you build your network. That's cool things about working in OR.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I just can't believe my luck that I met you. All of a sudden, amongst like 5,000 people, how I met you. It's amazing. And thank you for spending your time with me and for sharing all your knowledge. And I think you will be very motivational, like inspiring for some people who came to or immigrated recently to US, and they don't know what to do, what career to choose. A lot of times people they're scared of their English, and that's good that we did interview in English because they can hear I do have an accent. We will never lose it. It's
Yep.
gonna stay with us forever.
Ever.
But it doesn't mean that it stops us from pursuing our dreams, our ambitions. So we can do whatever we choose to do despite our accent. So I'm trying to tell people, don't be scared. You're female, you're male, you have 10 kids, you have no kids, you old, you young, you
Yeah.
religion, whatever. Don't be scared. Just go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I very agree in that.
Thank you so much. And if anything, if people will be asking questions, I have your information and I'll
Yes,
probably
please.
ask you and post it on the comments.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Bye.
much again.
Thank you.